Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to review all of the toys that we've gotten for Spike so far. We've had him a little under 2 months now, so we've gotten a fairly good idea of which toys he loves and which toys he would rather bury in his litter box. Of course, all cats are different, so our reviews are biased towards Spike's preferences. But I will say he's a super hyper cat that gets bored easily, so when he has sustained interest in a toy, we're all for it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So starting with Spike's absolute favorites, the first toy we're reviewing is the Frisco Bird Teaser. It's a really cute toy. It's basically a fluffy bird that's attached to a string and a stick so you can swing it around and play with your cat. And Spike goes absolutely nuts. He's never gotten bored of this toy. I will say the feathers have fallen off over time, so I kind of wish it didn't have as many loose decorations or components to it, but overall it's been one of his favorites. This next toy is the Penplax Purr Pet Mice. Geez, that's a tongue twister. This is another one of Spike's favorites. He loves playing fetch with these, which, fun fact, if you didn't know, the Russian blue breed loves to play fetch. But also, unlike most of his other toys, he actually independently likes to play with these on his own, so he'll carry and swat them around the entire apartment. And if we're too busy to play with him while he's got the zoomies, these are great because he can expend all of his energy by himself. The tail does fall off kind of easily, but he doesn't seem to mind either way. I just take extra caution in throwing out the tails right away so he doesn't choke on them. Next toy is the YoFun cat ball. This is actually Spike's favorite interactive toy so far that doesn't require us to play with him. I do prefer playing with him when I can, but this has actually been really useful when we're eating dinner and we don't want him jumping on the table. We just turn this ball on and he'll chase it around the entire apartment for hours. So this one is the Frisco's Catrax butterfly toy. This is another interactive toy that's quite popular. It has 3 ball tracks and a wired butterfly that cats can play with on their own. Unfortunately, Spike lost interest in this one pretty quickly. I mean, occasionally he'll swat it here and there, but for the most part, he gets bored with it. However, the wired butterfly on the top is actually removable, and I found that he really enjoys playing with this when I'm engaging with him in play. So even though he doesn't play with the balls and the tracks, the butterfly has been a nice toy in and itself. This next toy is the Frisco Moppy ball, and honestly I had just gotten this because it was a part of the buy 2 get 2 free deal on Chewy. Spike does carry it around and fetch it sometimes, but when it comes down to playtime, he much prefers his mice over this, so we probably could have done without it. This guy right here was Spike's Christmas gift. We got this at PetSmart. I'm not sure if they're still in stock, but it's the Merry and Bright refillable cat toy. It's very decorative, and the back also has a pouch for catnip. Spike does play with this if we bring it to his attention, but he doesn't stay engaged with it for too long and he never fetches with it. He might not be old enough to be interested in catnip yet, so we'll see if he grows a liking to it as he gets older. This last toy was a bit of a disappointment. It's the Mallard electric fish toy that's rechargeable and wags its tail around when you turn it on. I saw this all over Instagram and Facebook, and it seemed like a lot of cats really enjoyed playing with it, but for some reason Spike just never took any interest to it. He does tend to stray away from larger toys in general, so maybe as he gets bigger he'll feel more comfortable playing with it. So that wraps up our most recent toy review. Everything shown in the video is linked down below. Please feel free to leave any comments or questions, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.